What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Monday, November 1st, 2021. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Welcome to the show. Hope you had a great Halloween, a safe Halloween. Don't forget to say rabbit, rabbit. A little good luck could go a long way. There's an intensity and a pedal to the metal for intensity right now. So it's all ramping up. We're coming into eclipse season very soon, after this new moon lunation, of course, on the 4th. So big important times here. Let's take a look at Monday and see what we got here. We're going to see the sun at 9 degrees of Scorpio. Mars is locked into that first degree. So, we are definitely illuminating our direction and our drive towards our greatest passions in life and the greatest mergers and the greatest investments energetically that we want to put ourselves into and move towards. And this moon's finishing up in Virgo, so we're definitely putting some final touches. We want to look at things with a critical eye. It's definitely not a bullshit time. We got to be very direct and practical and honest for the deeper desires and the deeper emotions that we're feeling with that trine to Pluto, and what's really looking solid, or what can we transform or move or shift around to bring solidarity into our life. And the moon's going to come into Libra, and it's about the balance and the justice that we need to create for ourselves by moving intuitively towards aspects that we're building for that. The moon's also going to square Venus, and relationships are a big deal. Venus is in the galactic center right now. 27 degrees is the Milky Way of our galaxy. So, this is definitely like a true calling for some really, I want to say positive unions, but it's also about the intuitive understanding and being, very honest about the truth of the relationship aspects in our life, what's going on with people, who is helping us mold this great reality that we're passionate and that we desire, that's going to bring justice in, and who is not, I think comes up big. But these are powerful times for relationships. This is kind of showing what's meant to stick and what the great merges are within people. And again, we want to be honest with that, but it might be like, I don't know, kind of an area in life today where we have to be really, really, honest with how we're feeling when it comes to other people or even our values right now, so that we can expand certain aspects of our reality to bring in that justice. And we're also seeing Venus and Mercury are in sextile as well, and they'll be in sextile all week pretty much. So, being able to communicate about where things can go and sort of this journey that we're on together, and what that means about bringing beauty into both people's life and this equal kind of share of power and this equal merger that can really help us bond. We have to trust each other. So it is kind of about the conversations and making sure that we're being very honest. There just can't be bullshit in relationships. And I think today could kind of bring that up. Mercury's also coming off the trine to Jupiter. We can learn so much from people right now about ourselves, about how to justify areas of our life, and Mercury's going to come out of shadow tomorrow. So I think we've done a really good reevaluation on relationships, and now it's we got to be very direct and honest. Mercury's also squaring Pluto for the final time as well. So a lot is going on within the mind, and then of course Mars at 1 degree is in quincunx to that north node ruled by Mercury. So what a big time for relationships as that moon does come into Libra, and how we justify and move intuitively for these very, deep, passionate connections in our life. That's very important. That can bring so much abundance, but at the same time, we definitely don't want to, gloss over things or BS ourselves or anybody else right now. It's too important of a time of power mergers in life, if you will. And I think that this Mars quincunx to North Node is definitely a big check on, are you really following your truth and what you feel? And are you identifying with it fully and being honest and expressing it and having good conversations about that with people that are important in your reality, or people that are maybe, there could be an area of where things are falling away in reality. Is Scorpio definitely is entries and exits. So we're having to identify with certain aspects of life that are exiting and new ones are beginning, but we can definitely hold on to the things that we're most passionate or in love with, or that are bringing the most beauty and justice into our lives. So very important day for relationships. And we are going to see the sun also quincunx Chiron in Aries. And Chiron is in sextile with Black Moon Lilith over here. Maybe I can clean this up a little bit so you can see Black Moon Lilith at 8 degrees. So there is this yod to the sun. Black Moon Lilith would be a fear of our truth and, a fear of information. But it is in sextile. So if we're willing to have the courage to identify with our truth and our information and what's going to bring a positive direction into our environments and with the people close to us in life in the here and now moment, and we're feeling strong right now, because I think Mars in Scorpio is definitely helping us. It's helping us move with power and a little bit of authority, as well as it's starting to square Saturn, and we are seeing Saturn and the sun come off their square, and we're going to see Saturn square the midpoint of the sun and Mars. So it's definitely an important time to really move passionately with courage and identification of your truth. And being able to express that with people is so important, being able to understand it and not second guess yourself, as we are trying to get this movement going today for the deeper edge and the passion that we're trying to build with people in our lives. And just independently as well. Kind of to be able to cut through all aspects. A lot of things are coming up to the surface, and that can show people so many different things. We just have to, be real honest with ourselves, and that's so important in this time. And if you're willing to move forward with that truth and be honest about it. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I just think it's like things aren't really manifesting in life the way that you're passionate about, or that's bringing a great, value. Like, this is time to be very honest about that. We got to kind of have this practical approach to our desires and not shy away from that. And we got that because of the Ten of Cups. There's a ton of emotional fulfillment out there, and sort of this like, there's dreams that can be made, there's this extreme happiness and abundance out there for us to build and to create and to merge with right now. But we can't bullshit ourselves. We can't bullshit people. Everything's got to be honest and true and from a deeper layer within us. And it's time to move for that today. Very important as we come into this new moon. Closing out a Libra lunation as we come into Thursday's new moon. So, woo! And Mercury's coming out of shadow. So a lot of the balance has been justified. And we got to go in that direction for how we can attract in more of it by acting accordingly from a gut impulse. I love you all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Monday. I truly appreciate you. I also offered a new service on my website. It's a personal astrology service, or a personal astrologer service. It's 4 sessions for $400, and it knocks a decent amount off just a one-time consultation. So, and it leaves a good open dialogue for us, and good, relationship building between you and I. So I think it could be very beneficial. It's on the website if you want to check it out. Link is in the description below. Appreciate you all. Have a lovely Monday. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.